Hey everyone, welcome back to Yoga with Brittany. My name is Brittany and today we're doing a root chakra or the Muladhara chakra flow. So our root chakra is typically where we think of things like safety and security and being grounded. But to put it simply, if you can't get out of your head or if you're dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of repetitive thoughts, this class is going to be great for you. We will not be using any props. However, if you know that you like to use props, you can go ahead and grab them at any time. We will be also moving all the way around the mat. So you want to set your TV or your screen up where you can see me no matter which way you're facing. With that being said, we are going to start in a seated position on your mat. So when you get into your seat, I want you to go ahead and tuck all 10 toes. So the pinky toe kind of likes to do its own thing. So if you need to reach back there, manually tuck the pinky toe. Let's get all 10 toes tucked to start. I will say this is a big stretch for the feet, so if this is uncomfortable, at any time you can just sit normally. However, I would like us to go ahead and start with our toes tucked, get a nice stretch for the back of the feet, take your hands onto your lap, palms face down, and close the eyes. I want you to notice right away if you're leaning off to one side or the other, maybe forward, maybe backwards, and lengthen the crown of your head. See if you can stack your head over your heart, over your belly, over your pelvis, and this one long energetic line, even over the toes. Sitting up nice and tall, finding that point of center. Take a breath in and breathe out. Inhale. Breathe out. Last round together. Breathe in through the nose. And open mouth, let it go. I'd like you to go ahead and set your intention for this class. As I said, the root chakra is our place of safety and security. It's a place where we can ease our anxieties, get out of your head, get into your body, and know that you are safe. So if you have an intention that aligns with any of those, go ahead and set that now. Otherwise, our collective intention is, I am safe. Whatever that means for you, whether you have big transitions going on in your life right now, big decisions to make, or even just in your practice, it takes a while for us to trust that we are safe in our bodies. But if you think about your entire life, how your body has protected you this far through everything you've ever been through, let that be your reminder that you are safe. And go ahead and blink open the eyes if you haven't done so already and untuck the toes. You can tap out the tops of your feet. Get rid of that. And then on the inhale, we're just gonna take our arms into a really wide T and then start reaching your heart forward and tilting the pelvis so you're coming into like a cow-like back but seated. So inhale, take your gaze up. On your exhale, give yourself a hug, wrapping right elbow over left, grabbing your opposite shoulders. Tuck the tailbone like you're in cat and drop your head and neck. Inhale, open up. Exhale, give yourself a hug, left arm over right. Tucking the tailbone, dropping the chin. Inhale, open up. Exhale, right arm over left. Inhale, open up. Exhale, left arm over right. One more time. Inhale, open up. See if you can draw the shoulders and the elbows back behind you. Exhale, right arm over left. Can you tuck your tailbone a little bit more round through the spine? Inhale, open up, get big, take up space. And then exhale, left arm over right. Very nice. Drop your palms onto your lap. Wiggling out the shoulders if you need to release any of that. And then when you're ready, let's meet in a tabletop position. Stacking your knees underneath your hips, palms underneath your shoulders. And just to go with the theme of today, go ahead and tuck your toes. On the inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, coming into a full cow pose. And then exhale, round into cat. Just taking 3 of these. So inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, open up, draw those shoulder blades together, lift the tailbone, Exhale to cat. Very nice. You can untuck the toes here if you would like. Wiggle the left palm in just a tad so that it's right underneath that left shoulder. Peel your right arm open, full breath in. On the exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left, coming to rest on your right shoulder, your right cheek, your right ear, and then your left arm can either stay beside the face or, for a little bit more of a twist, wrap that left arm behind the low back, working your fingertips towards that inner right thigh. Now notice right away if that left hip starts to rise up. Can you square off the hips a little bit by pulling the left hip back, working that right hip forward? We're going to be working into an eagle pose at some point, so we'd like to open up the back line of the body here. Very nice. Slowly release the left hand beside the face, press into the palm, reach your right arm high, and let it land. Inhale, open up to cow, and exhale to cat. Neutral table, walk your right palm right underneath the right shoulder, left arm reaches high. As you exhale, thread left arm under right this time, working your left ear towards the mat. And then option to take the bind, wrapping your right arm behind the low back and bumping that right hip back in space just a tad. See if you can pull the right shoulder away from the ear. Notice if it's creeped up. And then very gently unwind, planting your right palm. Left arm reaches high and find your tabletop. One more cow and cat just to get the spine nice and juicy. Breathe in and then exhale. Very nice. Tuck your toes. Send the hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. Spend some time here working the heels towards the mat. Even if they get nowhere near, it's more about the intention and the energy of the heels working down, pedaling out the feet, twisting out the hips. I want you to notice how rooted your palms are here. So oftentimes as we're pedaling into down dog, we might be focusing more on the legs, but notice how the palms feel. Can you activate into each fingertip, letting the palms act almost like a suction cup against your mat? Really strong, even in the hands. Notice how grounded you are even here. Let's find some stillness in this down dog. Come high onto the toes, and then as you exhale, pressing the heels down, press your belly towards your thighs, and let your head and neck hang here. Keeping your gaze between the ankles or towards the back edge of your mat. Get really grounded and safe here in this downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. A full breath out. Very nice. Come high onto the toes. Bend your knees. Look in between your hands. Let's walk to the top of your mat. Try to keep the entire foot on the ground as you walk it forward. Meeting in a ragdoll. So grab opposite elbows. Let the head and neck hang heavy. Working the belly closer to the thighs, even if you deeply bend into the knees. Maybe you sway side to side a little bit. Notice if you can feel some decompression in the spine right away. Taking your awareness now to the feet. Notice if they are rooted and grounded into your mat, and if not, let's pick up all 10 toes, spread them, and then root them into your mat. Now the feet are what's acting like a suction cup here. Release your grip. Tuck in the chin, and let's slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Once again, coming into that one long line of energy, stacking the head over the heart, over the belly, over the pelvis, over the toes. Take a full breath in, and a full breath out. Softly bend into the knees. Inhale, reach the arms high, gently pressing the hips forward, and then exhale, lead with your chest into a forward fold. Take a halfway lift, plant your hands. Let's step your left foot back. Drop the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale to Anjaneyasana. So notice if you need to wiggle that right heel forward in line with the right knee. Let's sink the hips forward and through, working the inner thighs towards each other, and then pull the thumbs back. reaching your gaze up and your chest up, taking this into just a little bit of a back bend. I know it's early. Take a full breath in. And then let's start to kickstand your left foot over to the right edge of the mat and open into this little baby warrior two. Toes can be tucked or untucked on that left foot. It doesn't truly matter. Let's keep working that right knee open towards the right pinky toe and see if you can drag your tail under you just a bit more, closing off the space between the hips and the ribs. Take your gaze over your front middle finger. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale to reach forward, flip your front palm, carry the right arm up and back, coming into this kind of a reverse warrior, creating some space in the right ribs. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling so you're not closing and rounding. I know the left arm is going to be a little bit awkward. You can wrap it around the low back if that helps. Breathe in. And then come back to your baby warrior two. Inhale to reach forward, drop the palm, left arm reaches overhead. Spiral the bicep in so the pinky finger reaches towards the mat. And again, pull the gaze up underneath that left arm towards the ceiling. Keep pulling the tailbone underneath you. Full breath in, full breath out. Very nice. Come back into your baby warrior two. And then cartwheel the hands down to frame your right foot. Put your left leg back on straight. Step your right foot back to meet the left. High plank. Take any adjustments you need to get there. Shift the body forward, drop the knees, lower the chest and the chin. Ashtangasana. Inhale to your baby cobra and exhale, lower. So untuck the toes here if they're not already. Glue the tops of your feet to the mat. Gentle lift of the kneecaps. Inhale, baby cobra. Drawing the shoulders back in together. Exhale, release. Keep that activation. Inhale, baby cobra. And then exhale, press into the palms, roll it up and back to downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Come high onto the toes, bend the knees, walk or hop to the top. I'm gonna walk today. Take a halfway lift when you get there. And a forward fold. Soft bend into the knees, sweep the arms high, extended mountain, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And then plant the palms, right foot steps back this time. Drop the knee, untuck the back toes. Inhale to Anjaneyasana, pull the hips forward and through, and settle in for your exhale. Stacking the left knee over the left ankle. Hips are heavy, thumbs and chest are reaching up and back. Take a full breath in, a full breath out, and then begin to kickstand your right foot over to the left side, opening up into your baby warrior two. Check in with your alignment here because this isn't a pose that we take very often. So it might feel a little funky and it's all good. Begin to reach it forward, flip your front palm, carry that left arm up and back, wrap your right arm behind your low back, right arm completely weightless. Take a full breath in and then exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward, coming into this modified version of an extended side angle. So your left palm or finger pads are grounding into your mat. Your right arm reaches overhead. Spiral the bicep in, pinky finger pointing down. And then pull the right shoulder down the back so you could corkscrew your heart towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Baby warrior two. And then follow your exhale to frame the foot. Put your right leg on straight. Step your left foot back, high plank. Inhale, shift the body forward. Lower the knees, chest, and chin. Ashtangasana. Inhale, snake it through. Baby cobra, fire up the legs. Exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. One more time. Baby cobra, lift. And then exhale, plant into the palms, roll it up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Come high onto the toes, bend into the knees, walk or hop to the top. Take a halfway lift. Try to keep the palms or the finger pads on the mat today. I know I usually take them up to the shins or to the thighs, but if you've got the space, let's keep something rooted into your mat. Exhale to fold. Softly bend into the knees, sweep the arms high. Activate into the feet, lift the kneecaps, take a baby back bend here, and then follow the breath, forward fold. Halfway lift, keep the palms on the mat. Step your left foot up into the standing L. What can you get grounded into here?
Dial the left hip and left pinky toe down to square off the hips. Even if you need to take your right hand to your low back and just see what it's feeling like back there. It's probably not going to feel perfect, but see what adjustments you need to make. Pull the right hip crease back. Get really strong in that left foot like you could kick a hole in the wall. And then ever so gently, we're going to land with those left toes tucked. Drop the left knee. Come into Anjaneyasana. Keep the toes tucked here. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Now begin to lift into that left leg, coming into crescent lunge. Very nice. Open up, warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward. Flip the right palm, carry it up and back. Left arm is weightless, so this is similar to where we were, except now we are fully on our legs and not just the knees. Come into your warrior two, and then reach it forward. Extended side angle. Right palm or finger pads come to the mat. Left arm reaches up and overhead. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, warrior two. Strong in those legs. Very nice. Breathe in. Settle for the exhale. We're going to open up into star pose. So reach up with both hands. Start turning all your toes so that they're pointing away and the heels are in. And then we're going to wiggle the feet so they're about hips width distance, maybe right about hips width distance. Bring your hands to heart center and we're going to sink into Malasana. Yeah, my feet were a little too wide there, so wiggle those feet in until you're in a nice and deep Malasana. Using your elbows to gently press the inner thighs away, the knees, squeezing the glutes to pull the legs away, working the tailbone down, work the chest into the thumbs, crown of the head is nice and long. Take a full breath in and breathe out. Very nice. Release your palms. Now we're going to frame this left foot coming into a low lunge, the back edge of your mat. Start shifting your weight into that left leg. And then we're coming into chair pose. So step that right foot, plant both feet, keep the hips nice and low. My hands are still on the mat here. As I settle into my heels, lifting my toes, spread the toes, and then reach the arms high. So you see we're nice and low. Take a full breath in, a full breath out. Stamp into that left leg. Come into stork pose, carrying your right thigh into your chest. Iron out the spine here. Notice if the booty's poking back or the arms are reaching weird. Just find length, tuck the tail slightly. And then from here, we're going to come into tree pose. You can keep your roots, your branches extended and see what you can do without the hands. It probably is going to feel a little bit different. If you notice that your foot is resting on your knee, go ahead and use the hand to lift it up and off. Let's get really grounded in this tree pose. So in our tree pose, it's a balance, but it's also a hip opener. So can you squeeze the glute to pull that right knee even further back towards the back of the room, flattening through these hips here, getting strong in that left standing leg. Notice how safe and grounded you are right here in this tall and strong tree. Very nice. Start to dial the right knee towards the front or the back of the room, whatever way you're facing, the knees pointing in front of you. Sit your left leg into a chair as you cross your right leg up and over, working into eagle legs. Breathe in, get long, get tall, and then exhale, left arm under right, full eagle. Lifting the elbows up, pull the shoulders down. Very nice. Wrapping once or twice. You can even use those right toes as a little bit of a kickstand. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Very nice. Unwind the arms first. Reach up, get tall, stork pose, chair pose. 2 feet to the mat. Reach the arms behind you this time. So airplane-like with the arms. Lift the toes, not the heels. Let's lift the toes. Keep the weight back. Sit a little lower. Now spike into your right standing leg. Come into stork with the left thigh into your chest. 1 full breath in. And then exhale, swim it back into warrior 3. Rooting into your right standing leg. Let's square off the hips. Arms reach out long in front of you.
Very gently, very softly, start bending into the right knee to lower the left toes, and then the left knee. Untuck the toes, Anjaneyasana. Reach up and back. Very nice. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Right arm is going to reach behind you for that left thigh, for the back of the left leg. Left arm is reaching up and back. So this kind of exalted Anjaneyasana. Take a full breath in, get big across the belly. And then on the exhale, listen up. It's a big transition. Tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee, swing your hands through heart center. Coming into skater or skandasana towards the front edge of your mat. Right toes are popped towards the ceiling. Working the hips towards the left heel, working the left heel down. Ooh, this side is tight today. And then we're gonna slowly lower all the way to our seat. So you can see maybe you can see my left knee is still lifted here. My left foot is planted. I'm gonna start turning my body towards this right leg and keep the bend in the left knee, coming into half hero's pose. So I have to get kind of back on my mat. If you're anything like me, there's a good chance you're no longer fully on your mat. So readjust. My left foot is to the outside of my left hip. I'll turn around and show you really quick in case you can't see. This is your half hero's pose. Take your hand and manually roll the calf away from that thigh. Give yourself some space. Nice. Now pull the arms up, tug the toes back towards the face. Take a full breath in. On the exhale, fold. Reach your heart towards your toes. Whew. See how you're feeling today. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Reach the heart towards your toes and fold a little deeper. Very nice. Slowly walk the hands up, coming back into your seated half hero. And then begin to walk the hands back behind you. You can stay here on the palms if this is enough for the top of that left leg. Or come onto the forearms. Hang out here for a moment, see how this feels. And if at any point you are ready, we will be visiting this again, so you don't have to go to your fullest extension yet, but if you're ready for it, you can lie flat onto your back if that is calling to you in your practice. Very nice. Begin to press into your palms or your forearms, come back into your seated position. Lean onto your right hip to swing this left leg up and over. So you're going to step your left foot to the outside of the right. Reach your right arm high and grab a hold of this left leg, coming into a twist. Your left arm will plant behind you. Pulling the belly in, hollow out the belly, sit up nice and tall, and then twist a little deeper. Pull the left shoulder behind you. Twist, twist, twist. Keep the legs as they are for now. Unwind just the upper body, and then we're going to come into Gomukhasana. So keep tucking this left foot to the outer right hip now, stacking your knees. So your left knee is folded on top of your right. You can stay right like this, or if you have the space in the hips, let's go ahead and tuck that right foot as well. Coming into full Gomukhasana. If you are more comfortable in half, that's fine too. And again, there's a good chance you're not centered on your mat. It doesn't really matter. Just sit up nice and tall. Try to get both sit bones rooted here. And exhale. Grabbing a hold of the middle of the feet. Almost as if you could point the feet and flex the toes, what we call a floint. So active in the legs. But really what's important is I want both hips, both sit bones to be rooted onto your mat. Get really grounded here. We got another big transition ahead of you. Now, if you've never practiced with me before, you know you don't know, but I like my big transitions. So bear with me. The first time around is a little clunky, but once you get into the flow, you get into the flow. We're going to plant this left foot, swing your right arm around, followed by the left. Now, you might be able to see the legs are naturally going to unwind, coming into Malasana, facing the front edge of your mat.
You may need to make some adjustments to get there. It is all good. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Very nice. Spike into your heels. Slowly come to standing. Put your feet on straight. Inhale, reach the arms high. Press the hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Very nice. Take your peace sign fingers to your big toes. Hook the big toes and then draw your elbows out to the sides. Roll the sit bones towards the ceiling. Give your toes a tug. So pressing your thumbs into your fingers just as much as you're pulling back onto your, I'm sorry, I called them your thumbs, your toes. My goodness. Hollow out the belly. Find some length in the side body. See if you can fold a little deeper. Head and neck are heavy. Take a halfway lift. Keep the bind. Bump the hips back. Reach the crown of the head long and fold one more time. Use all the strength of the arms to get you nice and deep. Release your grip. Softly bend into the knees. Tuck the chin in and roll it up. Very nice. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bend into the knees, sweep the arms high, and then exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms or the finger pads onto the mat. Take a halfway lift, and then swing your right leg up and back, standing L. Square off the hips. Get strong in that right foot like you're going to kick a hole in the wall behind you. Breathe in. And then reach those right toes back. Tuck the toes and then drop the knee, Anjaneyasana. Sink the hips forward and through. Keep the toes tucked. And then actively press into those right toes to pick up the knee coming into crescent lunge. Take one full breath in and then open it up, warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward, flip the front palm, carry that left arm up and back, reverse your warrior. Very nice. Extended side angle. Reach the left arm forward, tilt, and then right arm reaches up and overhead. Notice if the booty's poking back, can you tuck the tail? Can you pull that right shoulder back? Corkscrew the heart towards the wall, maybe even towards the ceiling. Warrior two. And then open up to star pose. Heels in, toes out. And once again, let's just wiggle those feet underneath the hips. Bring your hands to heart center and slide your hips down a wall, coming into Muladhara squat. You're facing the long edge of your mat. It's the right long edge of the mat. If you were starting up there, we're on the right long edge. Sometimes we get a little disoriented when we take mandala flows all the way around the mat, so it's all good. If you're like, where am I? That's how we roll around here. Release your palms. Turn all your toes to the back edge of your mat once more. Come into a low lunge. So your right foot is underneath your right knee. Hands framing the right foot. Start shifting your weight into your right foot and then step that left foot forward, sitting your hips into a chair pose with the palms or the finger pads connected to the mat still. Sitting nice and low. You can see how this causes you to sit a little bit lower. Lift the toes, spread the toes, and then swing the arms high, chair pose. Whew. Breathe in and breathe out. Press into your right foot. Bring the left thigh into your chest, stork pose. Iron out the spine. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Set up for tree without the hands. See what you've got. My foot slipped already. Pressing the left heel into the right thigh just as much as you're pressing the right thigh into the left foot. Grow your branches. Can you draw energy down the back line of the body, up the front line of the body, reaching your chest high, reaching your branches tall. Get really strong and rooted in that right standing leg. Nice. Draw your left knee, pointing in front of you now. Up and in, and start bending into your right knee. Eagle wrap the legs. Left leg wraps over the right once or twice. Get tall in the upper body, and then swing right arm under left. Getting some space in these major joints. Lifting the elbows. Sitting nice and low.
Beautiful work. Spiking into your right foot, come back to stork pose. And then chair pose, 2 feet to the mat. Sweep the arms behind you, lift the toes, sink a little bit lower. Beautiful. Coming to stork, standing on your left leg now. Carry the right thigh into your chest. And then swim it back, warrior 3. Just like in that standing L at the beginning of class, make sure those hips are nice and square. The right foot is just as strong as if you're going to kick a hole in this wall now. Reach, 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 and then land the back toes, the back knee, Anjaneyasana, sinking the hips forward and through. And then we're going to exalt it. Drop that left arm behind you. Keep reaching the right arm up. Lifting up through the chest, expanding through the belly, lift up. And here we go with this big transition. Tuck the back toes, begin to pick up the back knee. As you swing your arms, drop your hips to your right ankle. Coming into Skandasana at the front edge of your mat. Left toes point towards the ceiling. Begin to lower the heel and then the hips. Very nice. We're going to turn into our half heroes pose. So drop that left knee and then just resituate yourself onto your mat. Your right foot is coming to the outside of that right hip. Use your hand to roll the right calf away. Very nice. Pull the left toes towards the face. Reach the arms high. Pull the belly up and in. Inhale. And then exhale. Begin to fold. Half hero with the legs. Paschimottanasana. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Get connected to your mat here. Get connected to the earth beneath you here. Very slowly begin to walk the upper body up, keeping the legs just like they are. And then rest back onto the palms. Take it nice and slow, or onto the forearms. We will be in this position on one more time on both sides. So again, you don't have to go to your full 100% just yet. Just gently wake up the front of that right leg. Very nice. Slowly walk back up onto the palms. Shift your weight over onto this left hip as you swing this right leg and plant the right foot to the outside of the left leg. Use your left arm to hook and hold onto this right thigh, and then your right arm to twist behind you. Sometimes I like to place my left hand either on the hip or even on the shoulder just to remind myself to create some space and some distance from the shoulder to the hip. Very nice. Keep the legs like they are. Unwind the upper body and begin to tuck this right foot now to the outside of the left hip, coming into half or full Gomukhasana. So you're stacking your knees with one leg extended, or go ahead and wrap that bottom leg to the outer right hip. And then find that floint of the feet. Grab a hold. Maybe even massage the feet if you're feeling up to it. My toes are feeling cold somehow, so just find something that feels good here. As you root both sit bones onto the mat, you can stay nice and upright, or if you want to fold, and that's in your practice, you're welcome to do that as well. Very nice. All right, we're gonna plant this right foot as you swing your left arm followed by your right to the front edge of the mat, untwisting the legs, coming into Malasana. Take as many little twists and adjustments and wiggles as you need to get there. Get your hips under you, use the elbows to press the inner thighs away, tailbone down, chest and crown of your head reaches tall. Very nice. We're going to go through that same sequence one more time on both sides, maybe a little bit faster this time, but there are no surprises. So everything that we've done, you're going to do again. You should feel safe knowing that you've been here before. Begin to spike into your heels and very slowly come to standing. Put the feet on straight. This time, let's take your hands to your low back, like you're going to put them into pockets. Draw the elbows together, open up through the front line of the body as you press the hips forward. Come into this baby back bend. Take a full breath in. A full breath out. Inhale, reach up, iron out the body. And then exhale, forward fold. Take a halfway lift. Keep the palms of the finger pads down. Step your left leg up into your standing L. Begin to reach it back. Tuck the toes, drop the knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Keep the toes tucked. And then activate into that left leg. Come into crescent lunge. Keep the reach of the thumbs back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward. Flip the front palm. Carry it up and back. Reverse your warrior. Full breath in. Use your exhale. Go straight into your extended side angle. So your right palm or your finger pads will land. Left arm reaches up and over. Get a big stretch in this left side body and then open it up to warrior two. Very nice. Star pose. And you know we're heading into Muladhara, so start wiggling those feet in, about hips width distance, toes out, heels in, slide down an imaginary wall. Get rooted into the feet even here. Maybe you take this Muladhara a little bit wider and then find your low lunge to the back edge of your mat. Start shifting your weight into your left foot. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Chair pose with our palms or our finger pads connected. So sink those hips nice and low. We have a little bit of a belly to thigh connection working here. Get a little lower and then sweep those arms high. Beautiful work. Stand into your left leg. Bring your right thigh into your chest. Stork pose. Setting up for tree right away. See what you can do without the hands. Oh, it's not very pretty without the hands, is it? Pull the belly button and ribs in. Exhale. Very nice. Bring your right knee back forward. Soften into your left knee. Wrap right leg over left. Swing left arm under right. Full eagle pose. Beautiful work. Set the hips nice and low. Keep reaching the elbows up. Beautiful. Stork pose. Swing the arms up. Right thigh into your chest. And then chair plane. So take the hands into airplane, lift the toes, sink the hips nice and low. Spike into your right foot, come to stork, bringing your left thigh into your chest. Take a full breath in, and then take a warrior three, reaching your arms in front of you. Left foot is active. Fire up the back of that left leg to lift it a little higher, and then very gently keep the toes tucked. Drop the left knee, Anjaneyasana. And then exalt it. Right hand reaches behind you. Left arm reaches up and back. Take up some space here. As little to no weight in that right hand. Lift up and out of the belly. And then begin to pick up the left knee as you swing the arms around to Skandasana. Hips go to your left ankle. Right toes lift towards the ceiling. Very gently begin to lower the hips. And then find your half hero's pose. Bring your left knee towards your right. So your left foot stays bent. We've been here before. Get yourself back on your mat if you need to. Roll that left calf away from the thigh. Reach the right toes towards the face. Inhale the arms high. And then exhale, fold. Reach your heart towards your toes. Inhale, heart towards the toes. Exhale, fold. One more time. Find a little pump. Exhale, fold. And then slowly walk the hands up. This time we'll have a couple rounds of breath here if you decide you want to come into your half hero all the way onto your back. Take it to your depth. You can even start on your forearms. My left leg's not wanting me to do that today, so we're not going all the way back. No, ma'am. Listen to your body. It's a big pose, especially on that knee. Take a few breaths wherever you are. If you are on your back fully, go ahead and come back up onto the forearms. And then make your way from your forearms onto your palms. Start shifting your weight over onto this right hip as you swing your left leg over. We're going to come straight into half or full Gomukhasana. Just taking the twist out, stacking the knees. Again, it's totally expected to be a little wonky on your mat. It's okay, it's all good. There's no rules of staying centered on your mat as far as my class anyway. Working both sit bones down. Finding that long line of energy from the crown to the heart, to the belly, all the way to what's rooted onto your mat and to the earth beneath you. Very nice. We'll begin to plant this left foot entirely as you swing the arms behind you, facing the front edge of your mat. Come into Muladhara. Bring your hands into heart center. Breathe in. Exhale. Spike into the heels and slowly come to standing. Put your feet on straight. Reach up. Take a big inhale. Press the hips forward and then exhale, forward fold. Take a halfway lift. Plant the palms or the finger pads and then shoot your right leg up and back. Standing L. Begin to reach it back. Tuck the toes. Drop the knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Take a full breath in. Keep the toes tucked. I already untucked mine. I forgot. Lift the right knee, coming into crescent lunge. Take this into a little bit of a back bend and then use some momentum to swing it open, warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward. Flip the front palm. Carry it up and back. Reverse your warrior. Right arm is weightless. Inhale, warrior two. And then exhale, tilt into your extended side angle. Keep the tail tucked. Right arm reaches up and over. Right shoulder pulls down the back. Strong in the legs, come to warrior two. And then open up to star pose. Wiggle the legs in. Sink the hips low, Muladhara. Again, maybe this one's a little bit wider than your standard Muladhara. See what the body feels like today. And then plant the palms. Find the back edge of your mat. Right foot is forward, left foot is back. Get into those hips a little bit. Step that left foot forward, coming into chair pose with a connection to the mat. Sitting back in the hips, let's lift the toes, spread them. Working on that belly to thigh connection and then sweep the arms high. Chair pose, very nice. Standing on your right leg, bring the left leg into your chest, stork pose. And then open it up right away into tree pose. Beautiful. Getting strong in that standing leg. Rooting down through the heel, lifting up through the chest. Bring your left knee forward. And then cross the left leg over right. Swing right arm under left. Lifting the elbows, sitting the hips low. Full eagle. Don't lose your breath here. Very nice. Standing into your right leg, come back into stork, and then sit it into chair plane, 2 feet to the mat. Lift the toes, not the heels. Palms reach back. Getting long from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Very nice. And then reach your right thigh into your chest, coming into stork. Reach the arms high. And then warrior three. Arms long in front of you. Fire up that back leg. Keep it lifted. Breathe in. And then very gently tuck those right toes. Drop the knee. Anjaneyasana. And then exalt it. Left arm reaches for the back of that right thigh. Right arm reaches up and back. Let this feel good. Begin to tuck the back toes if they are not already tucked. Pick up the right knee. Find your Skandasana to the front edge of your mat. Your hips are to your right heel. Your left toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Slowly begin to lower that heel if it's lifted. Follow by the hips. And then turn your toes in your knees, to be lined up here, coming into your half hero's pose. Nice. Reach the arms high. Tug the left toes towards the face. Pull the belly button in and reach your heart towards your toes and fold. Inhale to find a lift. Heart towards the toes and fold. One more little pump. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly begin to walk the hands up, coming into half hero pose, onto the palms, onto the forearms, or all the way down onto your back. I think I'm going to stay on my forearms today. Remember, if anything feels more than a sensation, if it feels like a nervy, hot pain or painful at all, we don't want to do that. And half hero's pose is a big one. It's a Be gentle with your body. Making your way back up onto your forearms if you were fully reclined, and then all the way up onto the palms. Begin shifting your weight onto this left hip, and then wrap right knee over left, coming into Gomukhasana. Half or full, up to you. Keep your floint of your toes. Take any wiggles you need to take to get both hips rooted onto your mat, and then find that long line of energy, stacking the head over the heart, over the belly, over the pelvis. Hands are connected to the feet. Shoulders are soft away from the ears. Very nice. You're going to begin to plant that entire right foot as you swing your left arm back, followed by the right. Come into Malasana. Last time around, facing the front edge of your mat. Take any little wiggles you need to get there. Sink into the heels, reach the tailbone down, reach the heart into the thumbs. Beautiful work. All right, listen up. Here we go. From our Malasana, instead of standing back up this time, I just want you to sit all the way back onto your hips. Nice. Coming into Paschimottanasana. Take your legs out long. Take your time to set up. I know that was a different transition as well. Big surprise. Pull the toes back towards the face. Reach your arms high. Hollow out the belly. Take a full breath in. Exhale. We're going to reach, reach, reach. Keep reaching. See if there's a connection. Whatever you do, I would like you to try to find a connection. So whether you place your palms onto your mat, your forearms onto your mat, find a connection between your belly to your thighs, or even your hands to your feet. Or maybe you flex those toes back and you can find a mudra behind the feet. That is totally up to you. I just want there to be nothing but connection here. And then when you get to where you're going, you can softly bend into the knees and allow the body to relax and rest over the legs. Very nice. Slowly roll up, stacking your vertebrae. And then we'll plant the feet, bending at the knees, scoot the hips up to the heels, and make your way onto your back. Take your feet about hips width distance. And then just windshield wiper. Let's release all of that. Beautiful work. Take the feet back into a neutral position. And then kick your left leg over the right leg, coming back into eagle twist. Now I'm not going to wrap my legs twice. I'm just going to wrap my left leg over my right one time. And then from there, let's shimmy our hips over to the left. Let the knees fall to the right. Oh, coming into a bit of a twisted root. And then allow your gaze to open up to the left, followed by the left arm. Right hand can either come to the top of that left leg, or to the belly, or to the heart space. Like your palm to be connected to something. I just took you through some major transitions, especially if you don't typically take my class. We do a lot of things a little bit different. So just like you to take this moment to send your body gratitude for keeping you safe, as it always has. And remember that intention that you set at the beginning of class, or maybe it was our collective intention that I am safe.
I am secure. I hope this class just proved that for you. Slowly start to bring the knees back through center, unwind the legs, and shimmy the hips back to a neutral position and windshield wiper that out. Taking it to the other side. Wrap your right leg over your left leg this time. I'm just going once. If you want to go all the way twice, you can take a full twisted root. Shift your hips over to the right. Let the knees fall over to the left and gaze and arm open to the right. Left hand is going to come to the top of that right leg, to the belly or to the heart. Very gently bringing the knees back to center, unwind the legs. And the last time, just windshield wiper it out, shimmy the hips back to a neutral position if you haven't done so already. Let's get rid of all of that. All that energy should be moving. Vibrant, red, glowing light all throughout the body. Broadening your sense of safety and security, getting you out of your head, into the body. Bring the knees into your chest. Roll the tailbone back down onto the mat if it's lifted, and then reach for the outer edges of the feet, coming into happy baby. Oof. Try to pull the shoulders back onto the mat if they're lifted, the tailbone back onto the mat if it's lifted. Very nice. Hug the knees into your chest. Get into a tiny, tiny ball. Take your nose up to your knees. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze a little tighter. And then as you exhale, we're going to release into your final resting shape, your Shavasana. If you have a clip in your hair, I invite you to go ahead and release that. Any ponytails, anything like that. We are going to take a bit of an extended Shavasana today, about 10 minutes. So as long as you have the time, I invite you to stay here this entire time. If not, and you need to leave at any time, thank you for practicing with me. Otherwise, let's settle into this final resting shape. Let's shimmy out the feet and the legs. Release any stuck energy in the lower half of the body. If you haven't done that already, take your hands and literally like swipe it away. Nice. All right, now relax the hands onto the mat. Relax the head back onto the mat. Soften the belly, soften the chest. Relax the jaw. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Soften the muscles of the face. Breathe in. Exhale, Shavasana, and I will bring you out in just a moment.
Begin to gently break your awareness back into the space, wiggling fingers and toes. Take a soft breath in, breathing fresh life into the body. And almost as if it was a black smoke, just release everything inside. Soft inhale. And then when you're ready, you're going to roll into a fetal position on your right hand side. Taking a moment just to send gratitude to yourself. Repeat that intention that you set. Remind yourself, I am safe. I am secure. I have everything that I need. When you're ready, come on up to a comfortable seat. Take it nice and slow. We'll inhale the arms overhead, unite the palms. And then exhale, drag the thumb knuckles in front of the heart space, gently tucking the chin and pressing the heart into the thumbs. It was my honor to practice with you. As always, go in peace, love, and light. Namaste.